everyone. I'm Danielle with Trinity Readings. We are going to do the Aquarius Weekly Tarotscope. Keep in mind these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you find that the reading doesn't resonate, you can always check your moon, rising, or Venus placements, because sometimes those will resonate more. And I do offer personal readings. You can get all that information in the description box. Alrighty, let's see what you've got going on this week. We're just going to start with some message cards. See what's the strongest message you need to hear right now. What's most important for you to be aware of. What's that saying? When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. Any obstacle you're presented with right now is an opportunity for I almost want to say, like, it's an opportunity for you to see how powerful your mind is. Like, your mind is a powerful manipulator, and I don't mean that in a negative. I don't mean that I don't mean that in a negative way. It's like whatever curveball is thrown at you, it's your opportunity to look at it from a different perspective and see how you can use it to your advantage. Something that's being thrown at you that looks as if it's a setback or something bad is actually to your benefit. I kind of feel like there's maybe things that are going on for you this week that are clearing the path for you, like clearing the path for you to have something that you've been wanting for a long time. But the way it's like it doesn't look like it, it doesn't look good, but it's whatever is happening is because this needs to happen to clear the path forward. Just for the record, this is like, is it sigil? Is that how you pronounce it? This is the symbol sigil for altering your mind space. It helps you get out of like negative thought patterns. So that's something you can like draw it, light a candle next to it. It just kind of gives you that extra help in getting you into a more positive mind space, switching your mind space to what you want to manifest instead of focusing on maybe what is happening. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. You're in this kind of amazing energy of being pulled towards what you want, right? Being pushed in the direction of what it is that you're wanting to manifest. Being pushed towards healing. Being pushed towards healing a thought pattern, a mind space that is not serving you, that's more restrictive, that's more of a mob mentality kind of mindset space. Because you have this beautiful cosmic egg, you have this beautiful knowing, you have this beautiful connection to your guides, you have this brilliant mind that can see and achieve anything, right? But then you've got this vulture energy that just kind of sits there, and it looks at all the negative things, it looks at all the things that you've lost, it looks at all the things that have gone wrong, and this is what you need to get rid of. At the same time, I feel like you have this beautiful energy and you're trying to get into this beautiful space, but it's like you feel like there's all this kind of muck and all this ick around you, or this negative energy around you. That's what this cheetah energy is doing. It's like putting you on this fast path forward to get to where you want, to get to where you can kind of see what you're wanting to manifest come to fruition. But it's like a rush forward, and so it's like it's clearing away things that do not need to be there. And these things that are clearing away probably don't feel very good. It probably doesn't feel very pleasant. But just trust that this is pushing you forward. This is pushing you exactly where you need to be. You know, for some of you, it might be that you're in a relationship and it's time to either move forward or have some sort of closure, and it means that you're going to have that difficult conversation that you've been putting off, or you know, something like that. Yeah, for some of you, I feel like there's definitely some sort of conversation that has been avoided, or there's something that has kind of been blocking your path. There's a mental, it's like that perception or that mental state where you feel like you're always on guard. You feel like you always have to protect yourself. You feel like people are going against you. Hold on. Yeah, for a lot of you, I feel like there's maybe something that you've been avoiding saying, or a conversation that you've been avoiding having, or a truth that maybe you've had difficulty accepting. And it's like it's time to make that decision once and for all. It's time to bring everything out in the open. Definitely in a relationship, if you've been in a difficult spot in your relationship, if you're waiting for some kind of apology or some kind of communication from this person, I feel like it's going to be up to you. I feel like you're looking for some sort of clarity before you move forward, but I also feel like the clarity that you need is there. It just needs to be looked at from a different perspective. How is this showing up for you? You have the new start in the relationship that you want. But the way it's being looked at, or you have that new beginning that you're looking for, but the way that it's being perceived, it's not being perceived in the right way. It's like if you're waiting for this person to reach out to you, I feel like you're going to have to reach out to that person. If you're trying to do this in a nice, calm way, I feel like you're not going to be able to do it that way. I feel like you're going to have to get out and confront this and deal with it head on and deal with it with this person. I feel like that's probably what the issue is overall. that there's something that needs to be dealt with in regards to another person, but you and this person have not dealt with anything directly. And it's like it needs to be put out in the open, faced head on, open up that conversation. A decision needs to be made. And I feel like, in all honesty, if it doesn't happen, it's like everything will be coming up against you this week to where you'll have no choice but to do it. All right. Have a great week. Bye-bye.